Hello everyone, welcome to the stream. And yeah, today I'm going to try and at least do some of the attacks. I'm going to go to stage 250 so far, with 26 attacks left, so I lost 7 attacks from 200 to 250, but I don't think I can reach about stage 400, there's just not enough time now. But I can show some interesting attacks maybe. Like this base, not too interesting I think. I just drop bullet and that was basically what I did on that stage. I think this one was cool. Like if anyone thinks the Mega Scorcher are not really good, this is what you can use them. A Maximix, a Ryan J, a Bumblebee, and Subzone. Yeah, 2 Mega Scorchers, level 27. Because there's a shock launcher, I just made sure to take that one out first. And then flirt shield, and you can see they take out all the shields at the same time. Yeah, that's what they're good at. And then I dropped the remaining troops. And these 2 Mega Scorchers even took out a bunch of other buildings. Like Scorchers probably would also be able to take out the shields. But I think the Mega Scorcher are just a bit faster. And yeah, I can show the remaining attack. And ×4. Basically just took out those left side shields and then went for the core. A driver Vlad. I don't think I will use all of my attacks. Still have 27 left right now, so I don't think I will be able to use all of them. Or 26. There was another cool attack, I think. Yeah, I can't show this one. I think this one was also interesting. There's 3 Simos. And normally you would think you would have to throw like critters or shock the Simos, but if you watch carefully how I'm dropping the troops, I drop the mechs. Also shocked the boom cannons, so the mechs don't get taken out instantly, then the bombardiers, and then I drop bullet last. And now bullet didn't have enough damage, so this Simo started to target the one mech. But now bullet is the lowest health troop. So all the Simos are just targeting bullet. And yeah, on the left side some clone rifles to distract the boom cannons. Yeah, but the Simos just attack bullet and they don't attack anything else, so yeah, that's some really useful thing sometimes. And this one I think was, yeah, just used the stunner troop and then that was this stage. Let's double check the boost. Hey Lambert. Hello Mohammed or Mohammed. Oh, boost is active. Engraving is as well. And this stage should just be pretty easy with all rocket choppers and Rodero. Only need one shark. Here another shark. Now I can flare a bit closer. The sharks, and they should take out the boom cannons and the rocket launcher. Get there some of the wingmen in front so that the doom cannons gonna start to target those first. Hello, Murat. Okay, this stage probably going to use maybe Mech bombardier and then like one board of riflemen to distract the boom cannons. Yeah, I think also add one board of the medics. That should deal with the mines. So drop bullets right there. And I can also take out some of the critter boxes. And now I think I'm gonna clear this boom cannon. Maybe also the other one. I only have one mech left, so I don't think it's a good idea to clear too much. I hope some of the bombardiers are going to target that lower rocket launcher, because I feel like bullet might be in the blind spot. So annoying the rocket launchers attacking the bombardiers. Yeah, I can do 2 shocks, 3 shocks maybe. I think that should be enough. Medkit. And the barrage. Okay. I think this one is just 2 attacks, I guess. I don't think this can be 1 attack. I think the health is also high, so like laser ranger would not work. Could only see that maybe something like a lot of melon bombardiers, I guess, but I don't think it's a good idea to waste a lot of melon bombardiers on just 1 stage. Only thing I could see would be Lasertrons, but I don't know if Lasertrons would be able to finish it. But do you mean during the whole thing, I guess? I mean, I could see it, I guess, if I start from one of the sides. Like, did you attack or go from the left or the right side? Shockneer and Vitamin. I mean, I changed to armor. I'm not sure if I should attack from the... I guess from the right side would be better. Take out those rocket launchers right away. But then I guess they're not even a huge issue. I could even start from the left side. But then this rocket launcher would be annoying. I don't think that a critter launcher would make, or critter cannon would make a lot of sense. And maybe I'll go with also one critter cannon, so it helps a bit with clearing some of the mines. Now get all of them together. Let the rocket launcher splash damage. And chuck the shock launchers. I don't think the laser is gonna one-shot anything. You pretty much just ignore it. Okay, wait for the... Yeah, I'm gonna get the laser actually. Still have 2 minutes actually. That's a lot of time. Cannons get taken out. The shock blaster is gone, I'm gonna regroup there. I need to get the last shield gen. and I somehow lost Kavan. Now there's only 30 seconds left. And there's an annoying shock launcher. I should have flared a bit lower so that they would also damage the core when they attack the boom surprise, or no, I think flotsam boom surprise. I don't know. I mean, that thing has almost 250,000 HP, so I think they would have done enough damage to take out the core. Like, all the troops just ended up to fire right next to the core. I think not directly onto it. Yeah, maybe that also. Like, the last one was, I think, 58 GB. Yeah, I think the health is not too high, so I can use one heavy to distract in the beginning. This time, I think the first time I'm checking for 3 GBE. I guess I can throw one barrage down here. And 3-second wins in the start. I guess I can try that. Or maybe I should have added one bombardier as well. $15 million shield and almost 17 million core. I'm not sure if the rocket choppers do enough damage. And I would also have to take out the laser beam and the boom cannon. But I think maybe it's better to use rocket choppers, but with leech and clearing the base. Yeah, I guess I could use Zukas. At least if they don't get one-shotted by the laser, then that would work. I think let's go bombardiers. I think it should be fine generally. Just have to shock the laser beams. And then another shock for the Simo now. And then I can start to shock the laser and the shock launcher and Simo from now. Hopefully the rocket launcher is still gonna attack bullets. I brought Yaga. Okay, this one is going to be very difficult, if it is even possible in one attack. I Ruya. I Batardizer. Almost want to try Lasertrons. I'm not sure if it would work well. I mean, there's a bunch of laser beams which would melt my Lasertrons once they are behind bullets. Or I can try the Dr. Vitamin Laser Ranger attack. Next. Okay, change back to armor. I'm gonna change it here. Gut, danke. Okay, let's go for Shockneer, Vitamin. Maybe still one Predator Cannon and then a Zuka maybe. Maybe try that. Well, that's because if you have 22 Proto troops, you can load the Proto troops onto the boats, and then that drops you down to 14 out of 22, and then you can train 8 more Proto troops, and if you change them back to a different troop combination, then you get back the 8 Proto troops that you have on the boats, and then you get to 30 out of 22. I'm not sure if I like the Zuka. I could easily mess up the attack. No, you can train 8 boats of Proto troops. Yeah, like you have 8 boats. And in each boat you can put the same Proto troop. There's nothing that prevents you from that, except if you only have 7 boats. I think just shock the shock launcher. Just gonna let them do their thing for now. Don't really mind if they clear the boom cannons. Gonna throw one shock onto the laser beam. And then once the shock launcher and rocket launcher get taken out, I think I'm gonna go down here. It even helps that the rocket launcher has like 1 HP left, so can damage the troops and then the troops get healed by the vitamins. Okay, maybe go to the shields. Try to get them somehow. I don't know if it's possible. I'm gonna throw their one med kit. Try to somehow heal the troops a little bit. I mean, there's 8 laser beams attacking them. But yeah, looks like this one is easy. At least for now. Well, I hope so. I mean, so far 50 and 0% is the last boost. But I kind of hope that for a crab like the cryo crab, like for the cryo crab it doesn't matter, but if there would be again something like the Joker crab with the tank speed boost, then I think it would be better if the boost would not get reduced. Just to maybe make some troops overpowered and make them useful. Yeah, 255 or the last stage would have been 2 attacks without Proto troops, that's for sure. Also, I know I need to change back to armor, but I want to look at the stage first. Like, it would be super difficult to make sure that Bullet is gonna go towards the middle. I think if I drop him here, he will wander off to the right side and then he will be stuck with the flamethrower and not tank the doom cannon. I need to be careful. I think one medic probably. But to be honest, I don't think it makes a difference if you have a troop damage boost, troop health boost, or no boost. Like, the only difference is, at least if there's a troop health boost, you might be able to use troops that get taken out too fast, like Laser Ranger sometimes. Like not with the vitamin attack, but like Scorcher and Mech. Like, I think there would be better ways to make the crab more difficult or shorter, but yeah, I mean, we'll see how it is gonna be for different mega crabs. Like, especially the ones that have a troop boost. Definitely want to get the one rocket launcher. I still lost 4 bombardiers. I mean, I just need bullet, I don't really need the max. Okay, 1 energy drink, get bullet in front. There's just this shock blaster that can be an issue now. And I guess the cannons if the bombardiers walk in their range. I think it's just going to be enough. Also change that back to sabotage. I'm not sure how exactly the rocket launchers decide their target. Like I had one really weird thing. I didn't share the replay, but like basically it was on one of the bases. I don't remember if there was. I have one of them in the log, but it looked like the shock blaster would be in range of the bombardiers, but it didn't attack. And only when the mech walked in range, it attacked the mech, but still didn't attack the bombardiers, even though they were closer to the shock blaster than the bombardiers. So the targeting is sometimes really strange. But yeah, I don't think that attack, yeah, it's definitely not in the log anymore. Back up here looks really easy with a rocket chopper. I'm gonna have to use some sort of mech bombardier attack. Maybe one board of stunners. I'm not sure if that works, but it could. Okay, let's try this one. I'm gonna throw one critter first, and then have to drop all the troops very fast. And drop bullet last, even after the medics. Even though it would be... Chuck that. We lost 2 bombardiers. Could have dropped the mech maybe a bit higher up. Definitely annoying that they're also... that the rocket launchers target the medics. Can't really change that at this point. Just hope the stunners maybe shock the cannons. I don't know exactly the range of the rocket launcher, so I'm going to shock them. Luckily the troops survive. Might even be worth it to take out this rocket launcher to make it a bit easier. And because I dropped bullet last, it should only target bullet. I can also throw a med kit to make sure the bombardier survive. Give it that rocket launcher instead. Shock that one. And hope the stunners are not going to shock my troops. And now the shock blaster is in range. Yeah, it won't be enough, sadly. Hey, Cassie. That one should be easy. Hi, Dokaibi. I think 22 maybe now. I have to check. Hi, Harish. Okay, only bullet left now, basically. I'm gonna have to make sure he stays alive. Evolution. 24 attacks. I think this one is more of a stage for laser rangers. And I guess with armor, maybe going to add the 5th boat of laser rangers.
This is the future. Human error. Evolution.
That's cool. Greetings to India. I also don't think I can finish all the attacks. I mean, if I'm fast, I can finish maybe 15 stages in 1 hour. But already 15 stages per hour would mean I'm only able to get about 400 stages, and they have at least one attack left, so even with that, I'm not able to finish all the attacks in 9 hours. And I want to try to add one boat bazookas and see how that works. Got 2 barrages for the mines. Yeah, the bazookas seem to work quite well. Helping to take out these buildings that are just one building and nothing behind, so the laser ranger, they would waste most of their attacks. Yeah, looks like I don't have that many troops left right now. Sparky might even get taken out. Luckily, she didn't. I think maybe that boom cannon might have targeted her. Definitely should have saved the barrage somewhere. I could have cleared those shark mines, that would have been easy. I mean, it's not even, the crab wasn't really made more difficult. I mean, there were always crabs that had no boost, or no boost that was useful. Like the beastly crab or the Joker crab. And other crabs, they also don't have a boost. Like, not always. And now just most crabs are like this. I mean, I guess you have the full speed from like stage 50 or so to 70 or stage 80. So I would not recommend this attack, because it's kind of risky. But at least it's interesting. And I think it's more interesting to do an interesting attack than just the boring mech bombardier attack always. I really need the bombers to get taken out. I don't really want to throw a critter, but I think the best option in the delay doesn't really matter if I lose it or not. Okay, now just spam taunts. Maybe one medkit because there's a few mines and I don't want that the Zukas get taken out. Yeah, and the nice thing about laser beams is they lock onto a target, so I don't have to shock them. Like, I really wish attacks like this would be more common. They were, but not with the mechs that shock every building. Hi, Eagle. Hi, Squirrel. I mean, the Zukas are my favorite troop. But yeah, sadly they are not that great anymore on the Mega Crab. Yeah, I think these are a bit in range. Let's change to Leech and go for rocket choppers. I think one heavy. Also change the hero. And I'll just arm the shields and yeah, it would be only 2 shocks. Maybe even can get the sniper tower. Oh, that's a huge spread. It would be great to not lose Rodero. I still have leech active, I'm just realizing. But I think for this stage it shouldn't matter. I mean, this one is really easy. Okay, one more shock for the boom cannons. Okay, one more. One more critter. Okay, just farm a bit of GB. And then I have to shock the shock blasters and the machine guns. Missed the shock launcher. I mean, I don't think I'm using that many different troops. I mean, the main combination is still either Mech bombardier, also with a medic on board. And then I guess at higher levels mostly a rocket chopper in some combination is the second most troop. Don't think I'm using the laser ranger attack that often, at least at this point. I mean, the health is just really high. And then obviously also proto troops. Well, I think the first thing, or the first two things that should be done is to make the operations again so that they are like they used to be. Like just that the missing shield generators are not missing. So the shield generators are always there. And then I would also say it would be good to increase the level of the defenses. I mean, this rocket launcher is like 22,000 HP. And I think the level 14 rocket launchers have like 13 or 14,000. So that's like 70% extra health, maybe. and damage. So that will already change some things. And I think also the core should be at least a little bit higher. I mean, there is some music, but the volume should be low. I mean, I guess this is just another stage with the laser ranger shotgunner attack. Yeah, just throw that combination onto the stage. And I guess another Bodozukas. It worked well in the last time. Good thing is this time the laser beams are not that big of an issue. I mean, they shouldn't be in range. I mean, the Zukas are just like at the same purpose like the bombardiers, to take out one building faster. Because laser rangers only really damage the buildings behind the building they attack. And 2-second wins. Like the Kavan is so scary to watch. Always walking in the front line. Like a Kavan is everywhere. I mean, it looks like the laser beams are they one-shotting the Zukas? Not 100% sure. Now to the shields. Kawan really, like a few times I thought he would get taken out by some cannons. The health is still have armor actually. Let's change back. That base had 500%. Okay, 700, about 800%, so not even that much higher, the building health. Should I even use max? I think one boat. Maybe it's still two boats. Change bullet to taunt. I maybe should have thrown the barrages earlier, before I flared it up, but yeah, I lost two bombardiers. Not great, but shouldn't be the biggest issue. No GB. Okay, get there one med kit. Should start to take out the buildings for 3 GB first and not in the end. I just have to get the Doom Cannon. But I lost quite a lot of bombardiers, only 9 remaining. But I think yeah, I have enough damage. Actually, I used the Lasertrons once. But I think the replay is broken. Here on the stage. With 1 Proto cannon. Like, I think Lasertrons are mainly good if the base is very compact, like the base with like the 3 shield generators on one side and 3 on the other side. I think there the Lasertrons can be really strong. But I think the Lasertrons generally have the issue that about now the health might be too high, so they take too much time to clear the base. I wonder how high the health of this base is if I'm going to use Leech. I think there's too many boom cannons. But yeah, Laser Ranger, Scorcher, Mech would be an option. Yeah, I think let's try the Laser Ranger. Stage like this might make them work. I think just 1 shock on the shock launcher and these 2 rocket launchers. I think it's really easy to see why this combination is not that great against higher level Mega Crab stages. I already lost half of my laser rangers. And the laser ranger just get taken out too easy. I mean, I'm guessing you're not maxed level. But I mean, you can see the statues that I'm using. 1 GB, 3 troop health statues and 9 troop damage. The 1 GB is the main thing, and either 3 or 4 troop health statues and then just the remaining troop damage. Like, that's the main thing. And then also need to be max level. And I mean, the attacks, you can see which ones I'm using. I think there's not a huge difference between 4 troop health and 3 troop health. I think he's also using 3 troop health statues. I'm not sure what they are using. I think also 3. I mean, for operations you can use the same statues. At least I'm doing that. I mean, I'm not really playing operations, to be honest, but like the Mega Crab attacks are also very strong in operations. I mean, I see, or I get the idea, but I think there's a few issues with the Zukas. I mean, warriors, I guess they would work. I mean, I don't even know. I mean, there's no shield. And most of the players don't play. So I think it's better to look at some that are down here. So the core, or the headquarter, has about 800,000 health. So with 2 shields, I think warriors are impossible. Like, main issue with Zukas is, if you look in the bases, they all have the critter launchers around the headquarter. And also they probably have grenadiers in the bunker. So I think Zukas are not really possible anymore. Like, only if you rush at the core, and I don't have the GB with the crab account to do such attacks. I mean, if there's 2 shields, I think Zuka works. Because they should do enough damage. But the issue is, it requires some shocks, and I don't have shocks with 1 GB statue. And against critter launchers, there's nothing that can really be done. I'm gonna try and get the boom cannon and the rocket launcher, and then only the shields. And hope I'm gonna get enough GB to do like 2 or 3 shocks. I mean, if I can do 1 shock, I think it should be enough. I need 1 critter. Not even close. I think like this base is one of the easiest to mess up. Hey, Arduk. Thank you. I guess I can try. I don't know if I even have a base with defensive statues. I don't think I even have to look at the bases that are not in Legend. I don't think rocket shop will work. There are some doom cannons. Just Mech bombardiers. And draw bullet last. Before I take out the hard parts, I'm gonna go in this corner. Two sharks. Shark for the doom cannon and the rocket launcher. Bear this shield. For this base I can use rocket choppers though. I guess you mean 5 GB, 7 troop damage. I mean 6 million sounds like it's too much what the Zukas could do, but I didn't calculate it. Yeah, I have 1 GB, which is I think the main issue. Didn't even lost a rocket chopper. Okay, I guess it works. I'm either gonna use, I think, scorchers or rocket chopper. Or Mech bombardier. There's no rocket launcher, only these two defenses which I would have to shock. And then I can use one scorcher, I guess. Hi, Desma. Yeah, I think I'm gonna change to scorchers and mech. Just want to take out the shock blaster. Like, it would help to throw some shocks, but I want to save all the GB now. Because there's at least 2 shocks that I'm going to need at the core. 2-second wins. Remaining shields can get taken out by the critters. I don't want to flare the core right now. Maybe now. I have to say it's not going well so far. 2 hours, 20 stages. That's really slow. Oh, you mean... Where is it here? And now we're getting attacked. That's the downside of playing for, I think, over 4 hours per day. I mean, I would need like 1 more day, I guess. Like, this is the issue. When you try to play more careful. Because there are so many stages that are not really easy, but that are not difficult if you attack well. Just takes a lot of time always to attack perfectly. Like, just a lot of stages that you have to focus, and if I would use the 3 times mode and jump in instantly, then I would be finished earlier, but I would have way less attacks. Yeah, I think I want to drop little bullet last. I should have dropped like a critter or something. No. Like worst energy drink ever, but it worked. I got him back up here. I don't think it's going to work. I would have had one more energy drink, I think I would have got it. I don't think the GB was an issue. I mean, I got the GB. think this time drop the medics later. And no medics. Those riflemen are like useless. I lost so many troops. Of course, that bombardier walked out of the smoke. Yeah, just lost too many troops. Looks like I didn't enable the fast forward. Flare on that laser beam. I think I just changed the fast forward after the battle is over. Want heavies, not warriors. Maybe really brick. Okay. It's only taking or targeting one. It's not targeting one shield. Hopefully that will fix it. Yeah, I think all 4 shields get attacked. Lost a lot of Zukos, I think. Yeah, bullet is in the blind spot of that rocket launcher, I think so. Yeah, but I would not recommend to change the hero when you scout a base. Only if you use, or only if you attack the mega crab, it works. So if I'm gonna not attack, but I'll scout this player base. If I change to Sparky. Okay, this time it worked. Or was it with the ability? Yeah, it doesn't change the ability. But I guess it changes the hero. Also another use of the Mega Scorcher. This pathing is so annoying. My Mega Scorcher is level 27. And for taking out 4 shields that can be all attacked at once, the Mega Scorcher is definitely the better option than to use a Scorcher. Like Scorchers cost, I think the Mega Scorcher is only 12 GB, so he's a bit cheaper. And yeah, he can attack 4 buildings at the same time, so instead of 5,000 damage per second, that would be 20,000. And one bolt of Scorchers does only about 14,000. I would need 2 bolts of Scorchers to do the same amount of damage. And I mean, I can even upgrade my Mega Scorcher another level. And I don't know if this is really something, but I feel like they are easier to keep in place. Like I think Scorchers also sometimes don't move a lot if you flare a building and then the flare expires. But I flared on this shield generator, and the Scorcher, even after the flare expired, didn't move. And if I would have used Scorchers, if I would flare a shield, and they take it out, then they would start to move again at some point. I think a Mega Scorcher is also more reliable in that way. I don't really like this base at all. I think a rocket chopper could work. So I'm gonna try something with them. Change to leech. Yeah, like one scorcher does 14, does about 7,000 damage per second, so two scorchers do 14,000. Like, the main thing is the Mega Scorchers do more damage when they attack. I think 3 buildings and also 4 buildings. And at least to me it seems like it's a lot easier to keep them in one place. Very cool. One shot for the machine gun. We shot the rocket launchers way earlier. Don't see a way how I can beat the base from this point. I would have had the GB to flare the boom cannon earlier, maybe. Okay, let's take a quick look at the next stage. But I feel like I might end there for this Mega Crab on this stage. Yeah, I mean, there were a lot of flamethrowers, I think it was, and a machine gun, so I don't think Bullet would have survived that. And I didn't even need Bullet. Just should have made sure the rocket choppers would survive, and then I would have easily be able to finish the stage. Yeah, but I think, I mean, it's only 8 hours now. And it's already 1 AM, so I think I'm gonna stop with this Mega Crab. Maybe I can do Torrent. And yeah, these bases are like with the low level defenses, they are a joke. Like even just with distracting with some critters and with sabotage, the rocket launchers are not doing a lot of damage. I mean, I'm shocking some of them, but still. Should be at least so that you need to shock all the rocket launchers and not just half of them. Like this attack is not even going that great. But now I can just spam second wind, get back the troops, and then I don't think the base is going to have a chance. Only the time might be close. Don't even know what troops I'm bringing back. I think now it's only riflemen. And even riflemen are not bad, because they do a decent amount of damage, which helps when you take out the shield. I have to train the Proto troops later. Also upgraded all the Proto troops, or spent all the Proto tokens. But like I think for the next Mech crab, between one crab you get like 40,000 or 50,000 Proto tokens. I could max out the Mega Scorcher and maybe like the Critter Cannon or Shockanier. But yeah, that is it for the stream today. Thanks everyone for watching. Bye.